Give me 2. Give me 3. Turn me on!
I have one question to ask. Anybody ready to go walk with me?
Yes, sir.
Anybody ready to go walk with me?
Yes, sir.
Wartime! Wartime!
You gonna make your name today. You understand?
Yes, sir.
1 o'clock. 2 o'clock. How you feel? How you feel? Yeah!
Metro Atlanta Lacrosse Association Fayette Outlaws versus Lasser Trojans to settle the championship in the senior division. And you see here, Lasser has a great program. They always find themselves either in the championship game or in the hunt. Number 20 starts the highlights off with a score there. And number 10 from Fayette hits them with the psycho mind move, fakes everybody out, gets the score, and Fayette will be on the scoreboard early. And then here, number 29 just bulls his way in, and the kid's a beast. Diving play, gets the score. But this will pretty much sum it up as Fayette dominated the championship game. Great movement on the inside, gets the score. And Fayette Outlaws will win the championship, their first year in the Metro Atlanta Lacrosse Association, and they bring home the championship.
Well, we did a great job. We were excellent on defense. Really, this was a culmination of everything that we've been talking about throughout the years, actually coming to fruition today. About the communication on the field, about knowing the plays, really everything that we've been trying to teach and really trying to show these guys, they really put on the field today. Honestly, as a coach, they make it very easy for me because all I got to do now is just go out there and stand because they already know what to do.
BornToCompete.com!
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Alex with Born to Compete, the #1 youth sports show in America, and we are here at the I Dare You camp. What's going on, man?
Nothing much.
Good to see you. Good to see you. My man Glenn Ford, you already know what he does. Anybody knows that if we endorse anything, Born to Compete, you know it has to be the real deal. And when I say real deal, I'm talking about putting kids out in college, putting people in the league. We don't play around when it comes to this football stuff. And let's just talk about anybody around America that does not know what you guys do. And I can go on and on for days about I'm blown away by what you guys do. You tell them briefly, give them a little bit of what you guys do and how successful you have been over these past couple years.
Well, we're a position-specific training group. Pretty much every position, we train kids to try to help them get into to earn a free education with their God-given ability. That's what we do. And we're good at it. We're real good at it.
You see the way he said it. He said we're good at it, and that's he's being humble. I mean, he really is. Again, I can't go on and on about how good this program has been over the years and what they've done. And see, the main thing, everybody fails to forget. When you played football like me, like Glenn's played, you understand the most important thing to do is, at the end of the day, man, you just want to impact these kids' lives and let them live their dream. Yep. You know, let them play, let them get on the field, do what they do. And hopefully, with your training and everything you guys give them, hopefully you can bring the best out of them. So tell me what you got coming up this year. We know you have one of ours, Eric Sweeney. He's been phenomenal. We've seen him since a little kid. But you tell me about more of the kids you have coming up this year.
Man, this is our biggest class that we had thus far. And you talking about like Eric Sweeney, Natrez Patrick, you got Dallas Womack. It's a long list. It's about 36 kids. I would say just go to idareyou.net and you'll see like all the 40 kids.
All right. Last thing I want to ask you, then I'll let you go ahead and get back to work. I know you got a lot of kids out here. You're busy. What is the most important thing you want to see out of a football player?
Well, it's the things that we say. We say sacrifice, dedication, and hard work. That's pretty much it. You know, any athlete you see that's a superior athlete, they're gonna have those 3 characteristics. So that's all we ask them to come out here, give that best, not only in athletics but academics too. Because if you ain't got no grades, you can't go to school. Now, if you come out here and you can be the best you want to be, but if you ain't got no grades, you're wasting your time. You know, so just sacrifice, dedicate, and be a hard worker. And if you're a hard worker, you're gonna always outdo the person that's slacking. So that's what we like to see. You know, if you come out here and we're gonna give you all we got. We want you to give us all you got as well. So that's what we do.
All right, man. Sounds fantastic. Coach Glenn here with the I Dare You middle school showcase that's going on right now, and you can get in touch with them. Go to idareyou.net.
Yep. I-dash. Put the dash in there. DARE, the letter U.net.
Cool. You'll see it at the bottom of the screen right now. idareyou.net. They do some great things. Right now, we're going to change it just a little bit. The AAU State Championship basketball is going on, 2nd and 3rd grade and 4th grade tournament. Check out the highlights right now, guys. 4th grade division, Georgia AAU State Championship semifinals, ELW Future Stars against Georgia United. Number 6 from Georgia United starts the highlights off with the left-hand runner.
getting Georgia United the lead, but ELW is just too strong. You see they go inside the number 4. He basically bullies his way through, knocks down the shot, and then here number 12 gets into the lane, knocks down the shot, gets up, do the flex there, the B2C flex, as they would advance to the championship game. Semi-final action, 94 feet versus champions, the leading 4th grade division. Number 35 catches inside, knocks it off the backboard. 2 knock down the shot and give 94 feet an early lead in the beginning of the game. And then here they would just add to the lead as number 1. We're going to call it a finger roll there. Knocks down the shot and then pass up court to number 3 as he would knock down the shot. 94 feet would advance to the championship game. Georgia AAU State Championship, J3 Elite versus Atlanta Elite. And everybody knows that Atlanta Elite has a player on their team, number 1, that could just flat out ball. You see him get inside the lane there. Nice power move. Get the layup. Could have been a foul call, but hey, who cares? He still knocks down the shot. And then number 3, Kid's just too big and strong there. Gets inside the lane, knocks down the shot. Atlanta Elite would lead early, but then J3 fighting back to get in the game. Nice shot there by number 2. And then number 4 gets into the lane, passes over to his man number 7, and he knocks down a little layup. And then to close out the game, they go back to number 2, goes baseline, knocks down the shot, and J3 will end up winning the 2nd grade championship.
Hey, it was a tough game. It was a hard-fought game. We've been playing against this team since they've been 4 or 5 years old, so it was a very hard-fought battle. But we found a way to persevere. We came out with the W. We still undefeated for 2nd grade. Number one team in Georgia, and we'll be fighting for that national championship come June.
Georgia AAU State Championship in the 3rd grade. J3 Elite versus Team ASA, and Team ASA would find themselves down early in this game, but number 4 would try to get them back in this game. You see he gets to the free throw line, nice little jumper there, knocks down the shot, and then here number 1 passes it to him, get behind the 3-point line, young man, knock down the shot, and that is exactly what he does. The parents go crazy. And then to complete the comeback, you see there with the fake, gets inside, gives a little runner there, a little floater, and Team ASA will win the championship.
Well, hey, man, just told the guys we got to get together to dig deep. We know we're a poor shooting free throw team, we're a poor shooting field shoot, so we had to dig it defense and hard, man. We got the will to want to be champs, and that's what it takes, and these guys did it.
Georgia AAU State Championship 4th grade division, ELW Future Stars taking on 94 feet, and you know number 2 can play defense as the whole team ELW preaches it as he gets the steal. Pass over number 1. Number 1 can't knock the shot down, but number 4 is big inside. Get your hands up, put the ball over your head, and knock down the shot. Then number 2 pass up the court and great ball movement here. They get inside number 21. Easy shot for him as he gets in the stat sheet for knocking down the shot. And then here they pass it out to number 1. Number 1 step into your shot, knock it down as ELW end up winning the state championship.
Well, you know, we're a group that really works hard. We're part of a great organization, and I got a great bunch of kids, and we just came here and got the pay that we deserve for working hard.
Perfect. Let's take a break just for a minute to check out the big receiver from Hillgrove, Tony Addison, in the B2C overtime segment.
I was a chicken when I was little. Like, everybody used to say I had the size to play sports, but I didn't want to play sports because I was really scared.
As we started working out, I mean, the form running was horrible. The footwork is horrible. I was like, okay, all right, we got some work to do.
So now you're wondering why we're featuring this young man, right? The answer is because despite what you just heard, sometimes you can look at a kid and know that he has it. Tony Addison just had to decide to play.
My neighbor, one day I was just playing football with him in the street. He said I should play football, so I signed up for football and made D1. And ever since, I just made All-Stars. Just keep going 5 years straight.
I could tell that he really wanted it, you know. So even though, you know, he wasn't that great, and I was like, hey, we got some work to do. Are you willing to put it in? He was like, oh, no doubt, coach. I'm trying to be the best. And he's one of those kids that's willing to do what it takes to get there. And so once he got in, he started working out. I found out what we need to tackle. And he met me halfway. And that's what we're doing right now. We're working on those weaknesses.
Coach Stewart is working with Tony at Ocular Sports in Powder Springs and says Addison's body is just waiting to be given what it needs to dominate.
I love it here. When I first came in here, my form was terrible and sloppy. And now it's just looking improving and just great now. If I had a good season last year, I'm gonna have a heck of a season this year. My footwork has changed, I got faster. It's just positive results coming out from Ocular.
He's a great athlete, but there's some things we need to work on. Just like anybody, even if you're in the pro level, you have to work on some things, but he doesn't shy away from it. He wants it. That's what's gonna make him play, kind of, I think, right away.
Tony wrapped up a successful middle school career with the Hillgrove Junior Hawks, where he was named a GMS AA All-Star. At 6'1", 150 pounds, and extremely athletic, Addison seemed like a natural fit at receiver, but he told me it wasn't that simple.
It chose me because I was a safety. I like to hit a lot. And my coach noticed that I had really good hands, so he just put me at receiver and put this other dude at safety. I was kind of mad, but then when I started to score, started hearing the fans, it changed my opinion on what I want to do.
So the wideout position won him over, but just because Tony is fast, can jump high, and has good hands, doesn't mean he doesn't have work to do.
What we're working on now, him being a wide receiver, is that we're getting his form running down. Because if he's coming out his breaks or just accelerating, we want to get top speed. So we have to do that with proper form. So we've really been going after that. Also, his footwork. So we're doing a lot of footwork stuff, and we're even doing that with resistance too. And so, so we have to. And to get him where he needs to be a dominant receiver. Of course, he's a talent. He's a great specimen. But when you go, the higher you go, you get a lot of people that's great.
Addison is gearing up for that next level. He will attend Pace Academy next year, where he hopes to be a contributor right away for the Knights.
I'm really excited for it, and I just hope I get a lot of play time, score a couple touchdowns in 9th grade year, and get older people looking at me. Hopefully get some offers from colleges. Just love scoring touchdowns. Just hearing the fans just scream when you score, when you run to the end zone. It just means a lot.
So football is his focus, but that doesn't take away from his studies. Tony is on the honor roll and understands where football fits in the grand scheme of life.
I'm gonna go as far as it takes me because I don't really know. I'm one injury away from never being able to play the sport again. So I pray to make it to the NFL, but I have secondary options on what I want to do in life. I do want to be a sports agent, and I'm a really good artist, so I like to draw. I'd like to be an artist.
This multi-talented 14-year-old appears to have a bright future ahead of him, whatever road he chooses. For now, that completes our B2C Prime Overtime Check-In with Tony Addison.
Hey guys, Alex, and we're still here at the I Dare You camp. They're doing phenomenal things, but just as we are here, we are around the country, and we are visiting right now with Tony Ballard and the Golden Arms Quarterback Challenge. Everybody knows Tony Ballard is one of the best in the country at training quarterbacks and at doing what he does. And right now, he has some of the best quarterbacks from around the country there. So check it out, guys.
We have some real big name kids here. I mean, guys from as far as California to the south of Florida, northern New Jersey that are here. The classroom is what set the tone. Being able to give those kids that exam, going over that flashcards, things of that nature. I think that kind of gave these kids an eye-opener in reference to what they know and what they don't know and what they're being exposed to. And then today, when we put these kids in groups of fours and 12-minute rotation in 8 segments, it was awesome. We did a lot of teaching. It wasn't that we needed 100 receivers to get out here to get what was going on. We really wanted the kids to focus on developing their craft, being fundamentally sound, and we challenged every kid in every aspect of this game, whether it's physically, mentally, socially, you name it. We made these kids put their whole self in, and I think that was a success.
Give me 2. Give me 3. Turn me up!
It says top 10, but there's only 6 plays of the week this week. And 94 feet, number 1 here, gets inside the lane. Nice little finger roll as 94 feet would advance to the championship game in the Georgia AAU State Championship. At number 5, everybody knows about the Lassiter program, man. Very good. Great movement inside. Number 20 knocks it in the Mela Championship game. At number 4, number 2 here, looking like Chris Paul, got him on their back, gets inside, knocks down the layup, and they would end up winning the championship. At number 3, number 4, just big and strong. A lot of hands on the balls there, but still go ahead, knocks down the shot as ELW will end up winning championship in their age group. At number 2, check out number 10. Oh, hit him with the psych him out. Everybody stopped. Then tries it again, gets inside some more, gives himself some room, and knocks it down. At number 1, really it's just this guy's performance. Number 4 from Team ASA. You see him step out, knock the 3-point shot down, and then here he's going to close out the game with a small runner and a fantastic game he had to help his team win the Georgia AAU State Championship. And those are our top plays of the week.
All right, guys, that is our show for this week. Remember to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff, all the different social media platforms, and always visit borntocompete.com. And it is the #1 source for youth sports. So take care, man. Have a good time. See you next week, all right? I'm out.